Keep in mind, this show is not for those of faint of heart, and anything that is said, done, or anything that the characters are related to have nothing to do with anything outside of anything else. Please don't harass anybody, and understand that this is a show. And understand that it's coming from a place of a person who is not from this world. Anyway, enjoy the show, dumbass.
Stop him!
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the one and only, the newest hit series that is on my channel. Ren's channel, excuse me. I forgot, technically, I don't own it. So, welcome back. You're probably wondering what today's video is, and before we get into the meat and potatoes, I just want to say thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, I didn't really expect to do a second video so fast, but I just couldn't. There's so much sauce going on right now that I had to talk about it. As a matter of fact, I even watched Ren and Sane talk about it a little bit over on the Sane Cisco Twitch channel. So, special shout out to her for inspiring this video. However, aside from public backstabbings happening, and people just absolutely gatekeeping, girl bossing too close to the sun, and other things, Cinder seems to be, well, in a fucky situation. Shall we see what's going on over on the Twitter side? Now, of course, I can't use my Twitter because my Twitter has been taken away from me. Somebody stole my fucking passwords. Anyway, so we will be looking at it through Ren's Twitter. I stole their phone. They can't stop this. So we're going to be reading what's going on. Well, at least a little bit, because, see, me, your ever so gracious host, has watched one of you Earthies. I watched one of your fucking videos. A techie one. His name is Tectone. I watched a video explaining and him going through the document and him giving his unbiased opinion by the end of it. And so that is where the sauce of most of this and my opinions come from. If you're curious, the link to his video will be in the description below. As for the rest of this video, we will now be, well, pretty much reading over what the backlash is and the comments of what everybody's been posting about on Twitter. I can't wait to see this drama, so why don't you join me? Whoop! Hang on, how does this thing work again? Alright, so for those who are curious, that is going on in the Earth realm right now, a lot of people are freaking out over the Cinder character. Who's Cinder? Why do I care? Honestly, I don't really give a fuck. I don't know these people. It's just really sad to see people honestly backstab, gatekeep, and girl boss too close to the sun. Especially when you have friends around. But then again, 1 in 4 streamers will backstab you, especially VTubers in the community. And it's just really sad to see this treat done the way. From the opinion that Ren has given me in his weird human side, that most of the time, people try to elevate artists and push them out there for other people to use, which I think makes a lot of sense. You're going to, push other artists out there so everybody can get a taste. But this person honestly acts like, their work is devalued if you're getting too many cookies, too many different flavored cookies from the same baker. Is the best way I can describe it. Anyway, shall we? The first post here is by Shy Lily, so you know it ought to be good. Anyway, oh my goodness. The absolute audacity to sit here and continue to manipulate and gaslight is absolutely insanity. Don't they work together? I think they work together. I think I've seen Sane and Ren talking about that. The pain and mental torment you've caused the ones closest and most supportive to you has been devastating, and I have never been so heartbroken and hurt so badly for my friends. You are the fakest person I've ever had the displeasure of supporting, reading, and hearing. Oh, so were they in a call? They were probably in a call together. Of how you really viewed me behind my back, not just their screenshots of your man, but also your very own messages, while having to sit here and read those through these bullshit lies you spin to make me want to vomit. Oh my god, Shy Lily's slapping this girl. Hell yeah. Yo, Shy Lily's the one who goes womp womp, right? Humans seem to like it when she goes womp womp. I can't blame them. She's very pretty. You claim that you didn't know a single thing and had zero awareness of what your man was up to when everyone who shared every single moment with you knows that you basically operate as the same person, sharing every waking moment while loving to jump at the slightest opportunity to turn into your most slanderous self as soon as the opportunity was given, even when talking about your friends, is sickening. From what I understand, and from what in Tectone's video explained, it seems that Cinder threw her boyfriend under the bus, also like cheated on him and cucked on him. Well, me, Hazle T. Demon, I have had a boyfriend. That's not true. He's my husband. His name's Hero. But we don't talk about that. You don't learn too much about me. I am just an imaginary character made up. Or am I? I'm actually a demon from another realm. Anyway, my point is, when you're talking to somebody in a relationship, normally it's a give and take. You both are talking. So the idea that you don't know anything about this is absolutely asinine, and it shows just how naive this person truly was, trying to go, oh no, I don't know anything. Oh, you look at me. I'm a victim. It's really sad. Now, of course, I don't mean to send any hate to this person, but I just find it fucking pathetic. Oh, are all humans this fucking sad? This is depressing. I have experienced your own actions without red in a situation. Yep, okay, I'm right here. Yeah, I have experienced your own actions without red in a situation where, in your own screenshotted words, you express a pressure to live up to what Lily is, and proceeded to throw one of your most loyal and supportive friends under the bus after months of continuous planning, just because you constantly chose business over friends, never feeling bad for failing them. Oh no. A lot of this reminds me of how Rin treats some of his friends. He often chooses to do more fun things with his friends than do collabs at this point. Sometimes friends, made along the way are more important. That's just my opinion. But hey, who knows? I'm not this person. I didn't find myself to be this petty. This is just fucking sad. Just to earn a bag and compete with me over a C card collab. I have no clue what that is. Is that like a card game? That you rescheduled to be on the exact date your friend needed you to keep an important promise? You actively lied about it to them, instead blaming me for the collab. You rescheduled, adding me to the pool of excuses to save your ass when you realize you were being a bad friend. Why blame me for choosing to miss the obligation you agreed to? Oh, one of the most important days of your friend's career. Everything you do is out of competition through your constant need to one-up the people who are sole reason you even have these opportunities and platforms to earn from to begin with. You're welcome, by the way. God damn. Yo, Lily just said, yeah, you're welcome for riding my coattails, bitch. Jesus Christ. Listen, I know Twitter's the new public square on Earth, but I didn't realize that they were doing public hangings as well. That's crazy. Full-on public execution. I'm starting to like Earth a little bit. I might come over there a few more times. You claim that it's just business. Well, in the business world, there has to be accountability, and all you've done is try to shove it away to admit nothing. In true narcissistic fashion, you're only feeling sorry about yourself and your own consequences and your career, and try to salvage it. True, she's throwing other people under the bus, especially her ex, which, don't get me wrong, both sides are probably pieces of shit. Let's be real here. But that's just sad. I'm sorry for everyone who looked up to you. Oh no, as an inspiration. And I'm especially sorry for your fans. The Pyro Pups deserved better. God damn. Lily proving that, oh, this is from Noble. This is Lost Pause. Lily proving that one thing you never want to anger isn't in the ocean is an orca. True. Hey, look, we were just talking about Tectone. Get her ass, Lily. Hell yeah. So that was just one of the posts, but I think there's a few more hardcore posts. Where's the ukulele from Zayori? Zayori is a good friend of this channel, of the rinorumi brand. And I gotta say, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah, 0 out of 10 needed a more ukuleles, you know? Oh, Tommy the Bull hitting with that, Google Doki. Aki Orange, anyways, no bitches. Vera, wait, Veve. Veve used to be in VShojo, did she not? Ah, the old classic shift blame onto the boyfriend, fake a breakup, come back single, and in therapy, and then capitalize on what's left of your community. They deserve better. Honestly based. Yomi Quinley, being absolutely a sweetheart, as she always is. VTubing should never be a competition, and you try to install that mindset where it doesn't belong. The idea of not knowing about this, despite the conversations, is just too hard to believe. And I'm sorry, but there's too much pain caused to let this slide. It's clear you're caring for image and career first instead of actually apologizing. What's happened has severely affected everyone involved, but also VTubing community as a whole. I just hope you can find a better path and improve yourself after this, and that everyone has to heal over time. That Tone says this post is kind of stinky, not gonna lie. True. Saint Cisco, friend of the channel, says, bruh. Buff Pup said, dude, fuck off. Based. I love Buff Pup. I've seen some of her videos. She is very buff. My goodness. And then we have Demi here. I had no involvement or knowledge, as if partners don't tell everything to each other. No screenshots either to prove anything you're saying? Nah, apology looks inside. This is why I did nothing wrong. And it was all my boyfriend. Yep, classic blame the boyfriend. It's really sad because you look at this and you go, damn, you know, this lady tried to cuck Silverville from getting one of her models, but not just Silverville, other creators from having models that they were going to pay this person for. They're just strong-arming them, going, no, 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 no. Work for us only. Only us. Don't worry, we got you. But that's not how artists grow. Artists need to work with other people. There's a reason why Rin pushes Vivi and Raven out there and promotes them so much. It's because Rin wants to see his friends grow. Don't get me wrong, and for those who do know what's going on here, and understand that I am Hazle, understand that this is just business. We have Camille even commenting on the situation. As if a boyfriend and girlfriend don't tell each other every single little thing, you're blaming him to save yourself. I am so disappointed in you both. Shame on you for the pain you have caused to all your friends just so you can be the best. Tragic. Imagine throwing your friends under the bus. It's truly sad. Honestly though, I keep telling Rin that people are going to stab him in the back. And that's just for him being a goober. So, you know, maybe I'm not wrong. Or maybe I am. Who knows? Maybe the world is healing. I have no idea. Anyway, I'm enjoying the chaos. And that is what we love to do here on the Hazel Ledger podcast. On to Tricky. Wait, Tricky? Oh my goodness. She's still alive? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no. I haven't read Tricky's, and I'm not going to, but I am curious. What does Nanners say? Natasha Nanners. I'm more curious about what Natasha's saying than Trixie. I don't much care for Trixie. I've seen her content before, but I'm sure her opinion is valid. We're going to go down here to Natasha, though. Maybe I'll read it here in a minute. Who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind once I read. Give me a second. Alright, listen. There's a lot to go through here. I've seen Silver receive so much harassment and unfair Oh no. And unfair comparisons to you over the years? Wait, what? People were comparing Silverfell to this bitch? Ain't no way. Silver's absolutely lovely. What the fuck? I love her videos. I recently seen her become a mimic too. That was pretty cool. And the mimic had boobs. Pretty hot. You guys should check out Silverbell if you haven't. And she just tanked it. Minded her business and never once tried to sabotage your success or tear you down, deflecting and outright lying several times. In this response, instead of fully owning up to your mistakes, is insulting to everyone. I can't help but feel very frustrated on behalf of my friend and everyone who was on the receiving end of so much unnecessary stress, largely due to the choices you made. They handled the situation with much more grace than you decided, and they deserve better. The weird backhanded remark you made the first time we ever met last year stuck with me, and now it makes a lot more sense knowing that this is apparently how you normally view and treat people. Hope you can learn from this and realize it's easier to be kind and to be happy of your success as well as the success of others. Now, there's a reason I wanted to do this one. I do I do love Nanners, but the pink cat Angie, tell her Nanners, hell yeah. You know, for some reason though, as an unbiased opinion here, I don't remember seeing a lot. Did Nanners say something when Silver got harassed over Hogwarts Legacy? I don't know about that. I was just curious. Sorry. Anyway, let's see what Trixie has to say now. Now we go back up. We all bonded, I thought, because we always dreamed of a friend group where we felt safe and loved since we didn't have that as kids. A place where we could just be ourselves. No competition, not a brand. A place where we would never have to worry about being taken advantage of. We all confided in each other about our trust issues and fears. I know Ren has a lot of trust issues, but that's mostly because I keep giving him lies to fuck with him. Anyway, back to the content at hand. Yes, reading human words is hard. It took a lot to read your human language. Speaking in human tongue is even harder. Yes, we are all content creators with admirations, goals, and the memories we made together were significant to me. Yes, we need to work, but never should businesses come... Oh my goodness. Sorry. Come above a genuine friendship where you step on people and get to the top. I thought we all wanted to vibe and have fun time together. I never in my life dreamed that there would be a betrayal and that you viewed your friends as competition. Talking about betrayal, Trixie? Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Anywho. Don't mind me, I'm just shit throwing. I am utterly heartbroken. I don't understand why a best friend would let such a harmful words happen behind the scenes about another friend you claim to be close to. If you had been feeling these types of feelings, they should have been expressed to Nano and Bao before everything blew up, especially if there were supposed to be your close friends. The screenshots are so nasty and malicious, but now I'm seeing seeing so many other people who have also experienced similar hurt. My heart goes out to them as well. We just wanted to be treated like human beings. I understand that people make mistakes. We all do. We grow and learn from them. I hope both of you treat people with kindness and empathy moving forward instead of malice and deceit. No more hurt, please. Oh, well. Damn. That's why you never have heroes, chat. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Oh, a bingo card. Boyfriend. Oh. While we're here, here unpacking. Care to play a Cinder bingo? Oh my goodness. Well, she's not going to graduate, first off. So, let's go ahead and wrap up this video, shall we? The list goes on and on. It really does. It really does. It just keeps going on. Google Docky. Oh, not Hades. Aw. I really wish this had started with the apologies first. I think the people you directly hurt deserve it the most. Aw, I can't read that. No, I like Hades. She's real cool. What the fuck? And besides, I love these girls. No. Aw, you suck. Cinder, you suck. You're kind of a piece of garbage. But yeah, that's damn. So what is the overall takeaway, right? I know a lot of people definitely don't really care for my opinion, but I will give my opinion nonetheless as your host of the Hazle Ledger podcast. You're probably wondering, Hazle, what is your opinion? Oh, first off, don't send hate to the person. Honestly, they're kind of a piece of garbage. Who knows what's going on through their head? So you don't want to fuck up somebody's actual life. But I don't like the betrayal. I think it's really sad. And it's really cringe. Honestly, there's better ways to go about this. But trying to throw your friends under the bus and then also your romantic partner under the bus doesn't do anything for anybody. Especially throwing your friends under the bus and trying to step over them so you can be better than them. I know that, for example, with Ren, and I say Ren because I'm not Ren, I'm Hazle. I am keeping it very clear that from their experience, from what they've told me, after I've tied them up and threatened them with a knife, don't get creepy with it, creeps. You know, that you want to see better for your friends. You want to see your friends succeed. I know Ren definitely wants to see his friends succeed. When it comes to Sane, Zom, Sayori, Dr. Leon, Voyager Vera, I like all these people. I want to see them succeed. Even Vivi and Imperium. I want to see them grow. I want to see them get bigger, better. And he often even tells them and has that he'd prefer them just use him as a stepping stone. It comes from a place of self-loathing, because when you don't see yourself as really as that important, why try to be more important than you are, or act like you're better than anyone? You're not. At the end of the day, we're all human. Well, except me, I'm a demon, but my point is, you're all human. You can't help it. Leave the backstabbing to us demons, okay? Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little, well, out of nowhere Hazle Ledger update. I hope you enjoy the Demon Podcast's #1 podcast out here in Dimross, the Hazle Ledger podcast. Thank you so very much for coming by and watching the video and checking it out. A link to Tectone's channel in the description below, which is where I got most of my sauce from, which will be labeled as sauce. Please be sure to go check it out, so that way you can make your own opinions. I think you can make your own opinions based by if you just go to the tweet and read it yourself. But the Tectone video definitely helped summarize, and him reading it really helped me figure it out. Anyway, this has been Hazle Ledger of the Hazle Ledger podcast. And Hazle Ledger, I'm not, this has been Hazle T. Demon of the Hazle Ledger podcast. Thank you so much for liking. Leave a comment down below. Oh, and before I forget, no, she probably won't graduate, because the only person who can truly cancel you is yourself. And until next time, see ya, you fucking creeps.